Hello guys, welcome to the channel. This is the Fifth Down Huddle, and well, I'm going to ask you real quick to subscribe to the channel if you do like the video and like the video along with it. Comment what else you want me to talk about, what else you want me to hear. But besides that, let's huddle up and get right into today's topic. So what we're going to talk about here is a question that has been asked more and more in these last few years, and even before that, but it's really escalated in these last few years in terms of how disputed the topic is, and that is the NFL getting weaker, and do we need to change it? Now, the NFL, it's a business, is what I like to say when people ask me this question. You know, people want to watch their quarterback play. A big reason why I watch Patriots football games is because Tom Brady is on the field. If Tom Brady wasn't on the field, and if Brian Hoyer was playing, I would have less of an incentive to carve time out of my day to watch the entire game. I might look up online, watch some play, get some updates, but other than that, I'm not watching the whole game because that star quarterback's not in that role. You know, he's not attracting me to that game. They want to watch their quarterback, they want to watch other star players, and if a big-time player falls, it results in less ratings overall. Now, what that means is less jersey sales if he's out for the year, less ticket sales if he's very important to the team and their whole selling of their tickets. And all in all, it's less money for the team, for the NFL, and for everyone else involved. So what that means is the NFL, they have a trade-off here. They can lose a little money from a few fans actually boycotting the NFL, because as much as we might say, you know, we need to stop watching NFL games if it keeps getting weaker, we don't stop watching NFL games. They'll have a small percent of people who do that, but outside of that, not many people are going to. So as a business, from a business perspective, for the NFL, of course they're going to make these rules making it safer. The longer they have these star players up there, the more ratings they're going to get. How likely are you to tune in to an NFL game between Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson? Pretty likely. If it's a primetime Sunday night game, heck yeah, I would. Even if I wasn't such a big football fan that I am today, I would still tune into that game, just out of the pure excitement of it. But if it was Patrick Mahomes' backup against Lamar Jackson, well, there's not much of a story there. There's not that much incentive to go watch it because, you know, before the game, they're saying, well, it's cool to watch Lamar Jackson play, but the big incentive is you get to watch both of them. Fight it off. You know, and just the point is that as you lose these superstar players, you lose a lot of incentive for people to go watch the game. I mean, the fans will watch the game of the team, but a lot of those extra ratings go away, which makes it very important to the NFL to keep the players safe. Because if the players are safe, more people want to watch. Now, I don't think they're trying to make football soft. I just think they're trying to make football better to watch for the fans by keeping the players on the field. And honestly, I understand why they fail at this sometimes. They're trying to perfect something that's kind of imperfectible. Like I said, the trade-off between, you know, fan happiness and fan happiness, really. It's which will make the fans more angry. Will constant injuries of star players make the fans more angry, or will a less rough, more rule-ridden league make the fans angry? And if I were the commissioner of the NFL, if I'm thinking of that from a perspective of what do I want to do that best fits me money-wise, obviously it's going to be add more rules. Because you keep those players on the field. Like I said, you keep those players on the field, those people continue to watch the games. Even if they're not a fan of the team, they continue to watch the games. They continue to watch the games because those players are out there making big plays. There's a reason people don't tune in to Miami Dolphins against the Arizona Cardinals, because there's no big name players that pull you in. I mean, it may be credit where credit is due. I mean, they are both bad teams, so that's also a big part of it. But a big reason why they're bad teams is because they don't have any big-name guys to up their team, to bring their team to a new level. like Aaron Rodgers, like Tom Brady, like Lamar Jackson, like Ezekiel Elliott, like Derrick Henry, all these players that pull us in because we want to see. We want to get this juiciness of the NFL, and we want to see it in our eyes, and we want to see these big historical games that might go down as the best game of the year. We want to watch it live. Because a thing about an NFL game is, for the average fan, I watch games even after I know the result, because just for the sake of understanding what happened. But just from an average NFL fan perspective, there's things in life that if you don't watch them live, there's really no point in watching them at all. And I think that from a fan perspective, NFL games are one of those things. You know, if an NFL fan does not see a game live, or correction, I mean, people do record games. They do record games and they watch it after work. They watch it when they get back from church, whatever. But if they know the result, they are not going to watch the game. You know, if they know the result, they obviously missed the game. They're not going to rewatch it because they already know what's going to happen. One of the biggest parts of the NFL that brings in viewers is the unknowingness, the chance of who's going to win, who's going to lose. And I think that again, it's just what draws in viewers is what the NFL is going to focus on. Because again, they are a business. It's not a public service. It is a business. And simply put, in a business, you do what is best for revenue. You know, you do what's best for revenue. And sometimes that's exactly what the fans, what the consumers want. But in other cases, it's just not. And in the NFL's case, it's not. In the NFL's case, money is going to come from keeping those star players on the field, and I believe that's exactly why they're going to keep it there. And do I think that it should be changed? I can't really tell you, because part of me does want a rough NFL. That's one of the most fun things about the NFL is the rough factor. These grown men tackling each other, fighting every last breath and every last piece of effort to get that football into their hands and to bring it to the end zone. But on the other hand, I want to see those star players play. I don't want to see them go down. I don't want to see them get injured. I want to see them play. And if a few very questionable rules like these pass interference calls we've been seeing keep players like Patrick Mahomes on the field, keep players like Lamar Jackson on the field, then honestly, I'm fine with it. I'm perfectly fine with it. Because if I get to see those players on the field come Sunday, I'm a happy fan. I am a happy fan. So, I will leave you guys with that, and I will see you guys tomorrow, in which I will be giving a recap. I'll post several videos tomorrow, each one being 5 to 10 minutes in length, each one being a recap of every team's week 1 in the XFL. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.